Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Set it down for the offense. First down. The shotgun handoff here. Runs right over the defender. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's a bullet over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Tough running there. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made it the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
It's a shotgun run call. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Can they keep alive this long opening drive? It's the 11th play on third down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. Field goal try, no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position to come up with a big turnover.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Tuggle. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally corral him at the 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's on the run, launches deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He stays alive. Looking to scramble now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Knowles. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Gaudet. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's running out of time here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they've got him. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo.
And it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to...
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here, going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's back to throw again on second down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. They try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
It's third down to the offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he fumbles. Fumble recovered by the defense.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Dogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Paterno trying to make something happen. Paterno brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice gain. They move the football up to the 27.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule a catch, a big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
This one is right through.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gaudet. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I'll take that every single time.
Hey, give me just 1 second. Baby just woke up from a nap. Appreciate it.
Does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Crucial third down play right here. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He shreds the tackle. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. The Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Tuggle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Florida State.
Oh, my gosh. He completely baits the quarterback here. The quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Ball handed off. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to +42. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down after the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They're going to run it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Baker. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away.
He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump in front here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a target, and it's complete. The Noles pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
And the Noles churn out another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Dump off caught by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, and he did not make it. A big fourth down stop, a chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. Let's see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Gaudet. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. He lets it go on the move. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. With Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.